The predictions are by 2013, water conservation and the use of water will overtake energy, meaning it will be the most important thing. Why? Because they've discovered something called the energy-water nexus. That is, water and energy are intricately connected. There was a gentleman named Gary Klein who worked for the California Energy Commission, and he did a study a few years ago. He's now an independent consultant. And I know Gary, I see him at conferences, I talk to him periodically. One of the things that they discovered, and they first looked at California, how much energy do we use to pump, move, heat, and treat water in this country? And the numbers they came up with were staggering. It turns out that nationally, about 18, and it depends on what source you get the numbers from, but roughly 18 to 20% of non-transportation energy in this country, or stationary energy, is used to move, pump, heat, and treat water. But what does that mean? That means for every 1,000 gallons of water that you use, there's a huge amount of energy that went into getting it to your home. The energy you use in your home to heat that water, the energy you use to dry clothes, because that's part of the process. That has to be accounted for. They haven't put a dollar amount on it yet, but we're talking billions and billions of dollars. So the focus will shift, is what they're saying, from energy to water, and when we start conserving water, we automatically conserve energy. So if the city of Milwaukee, let's say, pumps 10 million gallons of water a day, and they spend, let's say, $3,000 on energy to pump that water, if you can save a big chunk of that water that doesn't need to be pumped, you save all that energy. You save all those dollars that went into pumping that water. The other thing it leads into is water main breaks and things like that. We have a water main break in this country every 2 minutes, and it wastes staggering sums of water. It's in the billions. It's billions of gallons of water. So we will see a lot of our infrastructure be replaced, a lot of water mains, a lot of sewer mains. We will see a focus on water conservation, super efficient or ultra high efficient fixtures. That toilet that I have in the booth is an ultra high efficient toilet. Once that happens, they're already talking about food. They're moving into not just water footprint, but now they're looking at food. The food industry in this country is worth $550 billion, and the current estimates are that we waste about 10% of it. Well, if we use 2,400 liters to make that hamburger once you get it in your hand, that means we're wasting 10% of this. So there will eventually, in the near future, we're going to see it go from energy to water to food. And that's all I have for you guys. We've partnered with the EPA for the WaterSense program to use high-efficiency fixtures, high-efficiency toilets and faucets and things like that to conserve water, which also conserves energy for our customer.